welcome to Be Named Later. I'm Aaron Golden from Living Myth Media. This is still Commander Shepard.
Oh my God.
Lucha Underground. Holy shit.
What
this
did
was
we
amazing. Wow. Just, if you like wrestling at all, you must watch this episode of Lucha Underground. They started Ultima Lucha and they did not disappoint.
Which, instead of doing one big pay-per-view, they're doing it as a two-part season finale with 1 hour this week and then 2 hours next week to make up their 3-hour event.
Yeah.
Which makes it really, really watchable.
Yep.
Because all you see is amazing.
There's no like overdrawn promos. There's no like Triple H or Randy Orton or John Cena coming out for like to ramble for 10 minutes at a time about nothing. All of the characters are firmly established. They're not advertising for stuff you're already invested in.
Everyone's motivated. Every match
matters.
has a meaning. Like
the commentators are thoroughly invested.
Yeah.
Like thoroughly invested. Matt Stryker is losing his shit. Vampiro is not doing much better. The two of them are totally in. And I mean, you want the evil GM character. Wow.
Dario has a woman in the basement.
In a prison cell.
Like,
and is keeping his brother down there too, because apparently his brother is like some kind of hitman. What the shit? Wow. You don't move.
You don't look away, because you're gonna miss something awesome.
Mac versus Machine.
Cage the Machine.
Yeah. They've been feuding forever. The feud is they hate each other. That's the story. These are two like big, tough guys who just hate each other.
And you know what? We don't need any more story because it's escalated the level of hate in every single match.
Like just every interaction, like even the backstage stuff. And then your first question was,
yes.
Did he change the pants?
Did he change his pants?
And he did.
He did! He changed his pants!
He did. So Mac...
They're now purple and black instead of banana and black.
And then Cage comes out wearing his typical black and yellow.
Which he was black and red last week, so he's black and yellow this week. Which is probably why Mac didn't wear his yellow pants this week, because Cage was wearing yellow.
It's good to know that despite the fact that they hate each other, they're willing to call each other to make sure they do not color coordinate. It's false count anywhere, anything goes. The crowd got on their feet and never sat down and never stopped chanting throughout this entire match.
Like someone in the audience handed him their crutches and he starts beating the other guy with it.
And then hands the crutches back to the referee and was like, give that kid back his crutches back. And I mean, these two went everywhere. They went through the crowd, they went over an office, they went like into an office, they went kind of backstage, a stop sign was used, a fire extinguisher was used, spot after spot after spot. The crowd lost their shit, and so did we. The
level of intensity, like it was intense. You were on the edge of your seat the entire time.
These two guys looked like they were trying to murder one another.
Yeah.
And they were just kicking out of everything. It was awesome.
They ended up on top of Dario's office with a pair of cinder blocks. Puts his forehead through a cinder block.
And that's the end of the match.
Yeah.
To be fair, that's like the end of somebody's life.
I'm getting tingles just thinking about it.
That was incredible.
It was so good.
Spoiler, that's the match of the night.
Oh, yeah.
You want to set the stage for your event? That was the way to do it. 3-on-3 tag match, because they don't just do normal tool tag matches here. No. It's you got to have a team of 3. So we had
trio belts. We
had Zombadors.
And it's not a tag.
Yeah.
It's a 3-way bout.
Yeah.
Where you can pin any member of the trio at any time in the ring.
Yep.
So there's none of this like one legal man at a time crap. It's like no 3 for all.
Chaos. Chaos everywhere. It's amazing. The 3 Zombadors.
The Disciples of Death.
Versus Ivelisse, Son of Havoc, and Angelico?
And Hello.
Yeah. Ivelisse is female and is teaming with the 2 other guys. So she's another female who is wrestling with the boys, and that's awesome.
We love it.
But she's hurt. So she comes out on crutches and is like, nope, screw it. I am going out and I'm going to win. I am going to fight. I am going to conquer. We are going to defend our belts, and this is going to be the greatest thing ever.
And they don't. But they try really hard.
Yeah.
The Disciples of Death were accompanied, of course, by Katrina the Necromancer.
I'm wearing my necromancer shirt.
You are wearing a necromancer shirt. Aww.
Yeah, in support of the necromancer. We have to support our own. Evilise finally did the thing that we've been asking somebody to do forever.
Well, and she's the one who did it last time too.
Yeah.
She attacks the necromancer.
If you're dealing with an army of like evil dead, go after the frickin' necromancer.
It's not rocket surgery.
So she does, and she gets the upper hand.
Yeah, she fights really hard against Katrina.
Yep.
Knocks the magic rock, the magic stone she's got right out of her hand.
Yep. Katrina rises from the ashes, manages to get her hands on the stone, and sort of like looks down at Evilise like, "You're my sacrifice." Wham!
Yeah.
One of the zombadors like end pins her. And it's that amount of creepy, followed by the lick.
The lick of death on Evilise, which was
hot.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm surprised that they could show that on television.
Just a really exciting match. Evilise tried to hold her own. It was very clear that, with her injury she was limited.
Yeah.
But Son of Havoc did a lot of amazing stuff.
Oh.
Angelico did a lot of amazing stuff. And the Disciples, whose names I'm not going to pretend to be able to pronounce, also did a lot of cool stuff. And Katrina, it just acts perfectly as Necromancer.
Oh yeah. The one challenge with the Disciples of Death is that even though they are color-coded, it's hard to keep them straight sometimes because they all have very Spanish names.
Yep.
And they really are all just zombies she's controlling, so they don't have individual identities. So that makes them a challenge, but they're still enjoyable.
Yeah, well, they're perfectly enjoyable.
As a unit.
And it's the strength of Katrina's character as a necromancer
that binds them all together.
Yeah, and makes it work. Like, this isn't a thing that you could do anywhere else, because you need that necromancer having control of them.
It would have been nice if Evilise wasn't injured.
Yep.
But she still carried her own and did really well. They did a beer promo where they drank some Miller Lights. Look, guys, I can suspend my disbelief over dragons, but there is no way that you're convincing me that light beer tastes great.
But I'm amused by the concept that you can handle the necromancer, the dragon, the zombadors, the woman in the basement, the pitbull hitman brother.
All of that stuff's fine.
Yeah.
The light beer.
The light beer is what gets you.
Yeah.
Wow.
My family is Irish.
Gotcha.
Hernandez versus Drago in the first ever Believers Backlash match.
Wow, this was... Okay, so the setup to this is Hernandez, who's all like, "I got arms." He's been grabbing belts off of people and using them to whip Drago while screaming out, "Dragons ain't real!"
They march in the special audience members who've signed their waivers, who get to stand around the ring with belts.
And whip whoever they want.
And so Drago goes out of the ring first.
Yep, gets thrown out by Hernandez, who's all like, "Ha ha! I've thrown out the dragon. Crowd's gonna whip the dragon."
And they don't. They go and check on him and see if he's okay, and they help him to his feet and help him get back in the ring to face Hernandez, which is when Hernandez realizes he's screwed.
The minute Hernandez goes out, everyone just, it's like piranhas attacking a cow. They just go to town on this guy. And I mean, he's got this ring of welts around his head.
On his head, on his back, this poor guy. Like, you could sort of see briefly what did I agree to?
What have I gotten myself into? He ran under the ring at one point.
And just hid there.
Yeah, and then when he got back out, they were waiting for him and just went right back to it. He like tried to defend himself a couple of times and still got whipped because there were just too many guys. To Drago's credit, this didn't look like it was an overpowering thing. Like, Drago was never an asshat about it.
No, he kind of just let the crowd do their thing.
Yep.
And not interfere with it. Didn't add to it because that would be sort of beneath him.
Yeah.
As a dragon.
I love that that's like a legitimate statement that we can make.
Yeah.
A lot of really fun spots in this match. Drago is always as great. Hernandez is awesome. He does like he calls it the border crossing, and he tosses Drago from over the top rope to the outside on top of the people that have been whipping him. He hits a couple of spots off the top rope, which are just awesome. because you don't expect a guy that size to be doing stuff like that. Really fun match.
Yeah, victory to Drago.
Yes, well, we knew that was
It had
happening.
to. If
yeah.
Hernandez won, you'd have a complete riot.
Yeah.
And then they shot an outro.
Yep. Some dragon of Mexico, Aztec dragon.
Dressed in green.
Yeah. Tries to break into the temple, and there's like a guy in a white hood who we don't get the identity of, like, there to stop him. They do like a quick little martial arts, sticky hand style of fight. Guy in the white hood is like, okay, you can pass.
Yeah.
We shouldn't let you, according to the prophecy. And I'm like, there's a prophecy? And then Dragon is going in to rescue the girl, presumably from the pit bull in the jail cell.
That we saw in the intro.
Yeah. And so he goes in, and then the guy in the white hood vanishes, the light goes out, and the door closes on its own with a thing that says keep out over it.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I cannot wait for next week.
Oh my god. No, I can't. It's going to be incredible. Show of the night, Lucha Underground. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
There's 2 more hours of this.
Like, just top to bottom, I cannot wait to see everything on this card. The Dragon Ball belt.
The Gift of the Gods championship match.
Yep.
We get El Patron versus Johnny Mundo.
Yep. We get Blue Demon versus Texicano. And of course, Mil Nortes versus Puma.
Yeah.
Which, oh my god, I cannot wait to see this match. I can't wait to see everything on that card. It's going to be on 2 hours of this.
Yeah.
2 hours!
Plus they're going to wrap up this whole plot with the kidnap.
If you like wrestling at all, you need to be watching this. It's incredible. Mac versus Machine. You totally got the crowd involved instantaneously, and they never stopped being involved just on the strength of that match. We don't know who was the face. We don't know who was the heel. We don't care. We are so invested in both of these guys, and we are so invested in this match. And wow, this was how you start a thing. Your MVP?
Hernandez. Just for taking that beating. There's nothing fun about being whipped with a belt in front of an audience, unless, I mean, you're into that. He agreed to do something really ridiculous, stuck to it, worked through it, and did it like a boss.
Made it frickin' work.
Yeah.
Dude.
It's like, okay, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this right. This is someone who's really good at his job, cares about his work, and works really freaking hard. It was a fantastic main event. Drago is also very talented in this particular match, but Hernandez, that match was about Hernandez. It really was. It was about how much the people hate him and giving them their moment. Like, there's a point where they're actually yelling, "Nobody likes you!" at him. And he took it. And that's not an easy job.
It was awesome. And Hernandez, just for the record, we do like it. And we would actually talk about this one being the match of the night as well, just for story purposes, but it didn't have the same level of intensity and holy fuck that Cage and Mac had.
That's our show. Thanks for watching.
Like, comment, and subscribe. We will be back next week.